can I hold that? I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Good coverage there holds them to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is,
We want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. The Eagles at 7-1 now on the year. And they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And as much as we hate to play this game, you know I'm going to do it anyway. Extrapolate that over a full season. What does that come out to, partner? 14-2. And anyone in the NFL, they'd sign up for that record, that's for sure.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles.
Thus far, man, he's really just been getting bailed out by his acrobat.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on third.
Acrobat has really been helping him out quite a bit this game thus far, my buddy.
Run for this with Akers. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Yes, that's what I like.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, I just got too deep.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they wind up with a
I
gain
baited
of
it and got too
on
deep.
fourth
Got
down.
engaged.
Give him 11 on the gain there. And the Eagles are going to have a first down. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
How would you give away an AR and Darren Waller to whoever is over there? Like the offensive lineman or something?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I've been moving the ball on him.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Got a couple picks because of, you know, hey, acrobat is wild as hell.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Daryl said he's tired of 4 seasons against the
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Well, that's going to be 5 seasons.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll
Even
stop
this
him
super
behind
team
the
that
line.
he's built over here isn't going to be enough. But not really.
On play action, they'll throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
What a hot
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's
What
down
a
close
punt.
to the goal line
My
at the 1-yard
goodness.
line.
What a punt.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
And 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Hey, come on, how the hell is that not pass interference?
Good effort there, trying to take a
He's
shot.
hitting my guy down the field.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game.
Madden.
They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yeah, of course he is. So let's do this. No, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I got blood out.
Jefferson.
I
And he'll
pressed the
be
wrong
taken
damn
down,
button.
but he does have 1st down yardage. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out.
Stop leaving that man one-on-one with him.
Touchdown, Washington.
Stop it.
Romeo Doubs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He's about to get desperate and go deep here. So, he wants to blitz here.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Look at you, Daryl.
The drive starts with a completion left side.
That's not what he wants. I'm not worried about
Second
that,
and
bro.
4.
That's not what my boy wants, man.
Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Goodness,
and he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On the counter, this is Akers. And he's got some space.
Ran commit.
Races down the right side. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I wanted to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. They'll run here with Akers.
I don't know what he thought he was doing.
Come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
See if his wrist stays up. I think that was rather goofy.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through.
That was a risk, but let's see if it pays off for him. I don't know what he gains by that, so that's why it's
they've stood
stupid
tall
to
the
me.
first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw.
And he's lucky that he got that because I was about to kick it.
And that'll fall incomplete.
That's dumb.
So
You
they
just
opted
left
to
4
pass
points
for
on the
it 3rd
board.
and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it
Or
with the
can he go
idea
for
that
this?
if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket.
Stupid.
They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw.
Dumb.
Intercepted at the goal line.
Dumb.
By Trayvon Diggs.
Dumb.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to
Boy, I
the 20.
tell you.
Charles certainly circled that
People
play.
try to outsmart themselves. Just take your 7.
On 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Look at you now, man. That was goofy.
Nonetheless, and I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics, and the analytics said go for it. Didn't work.
That was just
And he gets it here to
goofy.
right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
Boy,
And
you
it's 2nd down.
outsmarted
I
yourself
did like
with
his
that
decision
one,
making there to make sure
man.
they picked up something instead of forcing a throw.
Oh,
Now
you
they got more
outsmarted
manageable play coming up to try
yourself.
and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 6. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him.
And then he
thus
does
far.
that
Now
thing
he's
where he
halfway through
runs
the
around
century.
all those people
And we're
with
still in
him.
the first
I have a
half.
mobile
There's been no
quarterback.
answer
If you
for
take
Jordan
him
Davis so far by
and
the
run him
defense.
10 yards
Can't wait to
away
see what
from
the
who he's
Giants
supposed to
have
be
to
guarding,
do
then all I'm
during
going to do
the
is
halftime
just, run right through that gap that you're leaving open.
Receiver in motion left.
That this bit of a concept for real, but hey, you out there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and
Just
popped
killing
it
him,
free.
not the blitzing again. Let's see if he is.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Got Dobbs over the middle, and we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on down to try to get 3 before halftime.
I think that's why I've been sticking out of bounds lately, man. My controller is like glitching, man.
For this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaud. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points,
if they didn't hit him, I'll pick that.
It can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
If they did not hit him right there, I'll pick that ball.
If you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
What?
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have an
That wasn't
Eagles
even
down
a
as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay.
They'll look to throw again. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Nigga think you cute by calling the same play over and over. So ass down, man. What you think you doing, man?
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll look to throw.
That shit out of here.
And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll take this to the
There's
other side
no
of
way.
midfield before going out
Oh,
of
holding. Womp, womp,
So instead of
womp.
giving
Get
them
ball
another
back.
3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On On fourth down, the punt team is
I'm
on as
definitely
this is
should
sent
have
away.
this one.
Returnable for Lockett.
Ouch.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And some room to roam now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., 35 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time.
That don't work. You're lucky that I didn't get that damn my animation to turn around. Should have got that.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll go with Akers here in the middle. A little juke. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Going right back to Akers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they're going to move him down inside the 25. They give up the middle to Akers. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw here. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So hands down.
And they'll lose yardage here. They
Oh,
go backwards
man.
to the 13-yard line.
I know what you just did, man. Boy out here, I know what you doing, man. Come on, bro.
Looking at a 2nd and 11
You think I wasn't
now after the
expecting
loss.
that? And now you're going to send him on a zig.
They'll set up to throw.
Give me that shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair
Ah,
Alexander.
good spot,
And the
back away.
Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Out there,
Nothing
set
makes me
ready for
happier
this
than
next
beating
drive,
Bill.
the
He's
Washington
blitzing me
offense.
again.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
And I'm going to keep
And
you right
he's
here in this
taken down
defense.
right at the
Nope,
45-yard
stay right
line.
there.
So from
And told her
Philadelphia
I stopped
territory
missing
now, here's a first and 10
stop all game.
at the
It
45-yard
doesn't work.
line.
If you want to do it, be my guest. Yep.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look
Ah, Meeks, no. That was a bad play. Oh. Woo. But I thought him to. But I thought I saw him come down, so I thought if I lobbed it, this guy made a quick reaction to it. That's good.
And makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if
I'll
it
take
does,
that.
then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it
I don't know how the hell
again.
he stayed on
Maybe
his feet.
they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Clear out,
Back to
clear
the
out,
air
clear
here
out, clear
after
out,
the
clear out,
INT
clear
on
out.
the last drive. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yep.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed
You
one
gotta
bit.
switch up them
If the
play
offense
calls
wants to score some
sometimes.
points in this
Daryl.
one, they're gonna have to earn it.
I know what
These
you're
guys are
doing,
not
man.
giving up anything.
This is
The give running
Oh,
right
that was-
is Akers.
that was just set.
And he will lose
Okay.
yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Eagles on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
That's what I thought he called that
That's
time. I
complete
forget
to
the
his
name of
tight
this
end,
play.
Waller. And this
Yeah,
effort
cross
will
drag.
not get it
I
done.
forget the
He's
name of
stopped
it, but that's what I thought he was
well
doing
short
the
of
first
down
time.
at the 29. A gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. Touchdown, Washington. Tyler Lockett, 36 yards. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jair Elam makes a pick. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
You blitzing me again over there with 34, huh?
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 2nd and 11. And give them another 6.
You can't blitz me all game. Stop doing it, Daryl.
Continues. No, definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock
I
mode.
think you got to sit back and send 6, 7 people all game, and I'm not going to hit these people. Stop it.
No chance. They've kept attacking.
Silly.
They got another touchdown pass as a result.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. There he goes, right side. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
You see
Tomato, tomato, tomato. Oh, tomato.
Both of them found the end
Oh,
zone.
lucky.
But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
We gonna have a party, just listen.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted.
Come on! He bumped him!
Maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck,
Daryl,
one of these first snaps
you
just
bumped my guy and they let you get away with
I think it's
it.
fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to try and go deep again. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line.
He keeps sending this same blitz. You can't do that. Switch it up. If you want... Okay, never mind. I don't give a damn. Whatever. I just know you can't do that all the time.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Caught on the slant. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spend in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision.
Gonna come out going deep again, Brody. Yep.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Nah, don't get mad. You want to keep throwing the ball, man. That is hilarious, bro. Don't be quitting now, there. You got that 99 overall team across the board. 99 offense, 99 defense, 99 overall. Oh, man. Indeed, man. Let's go, man. Commanders coming back, man. We on a nice little tour thus far. We gotta beat them Chargers next week. Scheduling with him is gonna be a hellhole, but whatever.